and welcome. This presentation is part of our series of videos explaining features and enhancements found in the most recent release of Quality Essentials Suite. We refer to it as version 17. In this video, we will demonstrate the ability to generate Certificate of Analysis reports using the recently introduced pop-up forms. These forms have been added to enable the user to generate their Certificate of Analysis documents without needing to exit their current data entry processes. To best understand the benefits of this feature, it is helpful to know that certificates of analysis in Quality Essentials Suite are built using two key features. We refer to them as the layout and the data. The layout is simply the physical presentation of the content for the certificate. Here are some examples. In our first example, we can see the data on the certificate has been laid out in a pivot grid with columns and rows. Our second example shows very similar data, but it is built in a table format. In our third example, also in a table format, we have expanded the data presented so that we can identify the range of values that are identified as acceptable. To support these layout choices, Quality Essentials Suite provides two tools. The first tool is a set of 5 default reports that can be modified and customized using the second tool, which is our report designer, which is also provided with the software. When using the report designer, it's important to understand that an unlimited number of these reports can be developed and named by the user so that they can select exactly the named report needed to match their layout requirements. When considering the development of layouts, the user will be able to give consideration to such factors as: what is the format of the report the customer has requested? Will the report contain data from multiple or single serial and lot controlled items? Is there additional content, such as boilerplate text or signatures required on the document? And finally, will the results provided on the report require additional calculation events during report generation? The second element of a certificate of analysis is the data that will be incorporated on the report. The data requirements may vary by customer, item, or other factor. To support this need for variation, we use a template. You may ask, what is a template? And it is simply a mechanism for identifying in advance of the report being generated the data that will be required. Another feature that we introduced at version 17 of the product is that when data variation does not exist, the user can omit the step of template creation. Let's take a look at how templates are set up and used. The COA template create form is found on the Master Data tab. Here, we have an item number AB plastic flake that has been selected. And in the template list pane, found in the upper left, we can see a list of template names that are associated with this item number. As the user selects each template, the content on the pane on the far right will change to show the test data for this item that is associated with the selected template. When the user selects a template name in the COA print form, that is the data that will be restricted for use on that certificate. After result data from inspection and testing processes has been entered into the software using the all-in-one results entry form, the user can immediately create the Certificate of Analysis for the designated item and lot. Simply click on the Create COA button and notice that the item number and the lot number pre-populate the form for you. If a customer is to be referenced on the Certificate of Analysis, the user can select the customer name and even select the sales order number. Next, if a template is to be used to generate the Certificate of Analysis, then the template list will be found, And finally, the user can select the report definition that they're going to use as the report layout. Simply click on the Create COA button, and all of the relevant information to create the certificate of analysis will populate the COA print routines. This new pop-up form means that the user no longer has to access the COA print form in order to generate the data needed for the C of A. Once the report data has been generated, we can utilize the COA print forms to view a preview of the report and confirm that the content is as we expected. If the information is approved, we have several choices. We can go ahead and email the report as is to the desired location, or we can save the report in a number of different formats. You will find additional videos and other information about our version 17 release at our website, qualityessentialsuite.com. There you can also request a 30-day trial of our software, and you'll find some quick start guides that give you an explanation of how to generate and create certificates of analysis. Thank you very much for your attention. Please contact me, Frances Donnelly, at frances@hcs.com if you have any additional questions. Thank you again for your time.